Yo, if you're dumb enough to think that the only deal that slow Byron could have made was for Brittany Griner and not both of them, you're clueless. You have international arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death that's going to be in prison for something like 30 years. And then you have a WNBA player that will lose public attention that's only in for 9. If you even have a shred of understanding of business or negotiation, you know that these two things are not the same. Any deal maker of reasonable talent could have figured out a way to get both. But when you're a career liar politician and you don't have any business experience, you don't understand the art of deal making. How many business deals do you think slow Byron has done in his entire life? The only thing a politician ever is negotiating is how to spend somebody else's money. And if you want to say, oh, they have to negotiate legislation, yeah, they're all on the same team. They just make us think that they're on different teams. Let's be honest here. These people are co-workers, and sometimes for most of their entire life, think about the relationships that you have with your co-workers that you've known for even more than a year. Even if you pretended to be apart in the public, you know they're all eating dinner together. There is only one reason why Brittany Griner is out and not the veteran. Because she checks all the boxes of the marginalized groups, and it's great for PR and future vote bribery. If he got out an old white man, veteran or not, there's no PR benefit. In fact, it would be a negative. Maybe look, another white man. Instead, you get a person that checks all the boxes of the marginalized groups. And then you get a scene like this. You get relatable Joe and on an HD film of him hugging her in the Oval Office. You got Krusty there, you got Blinken there. What's the PR benefit of a white veteran man? But people are so clueless, they can't even see what's right in front of their face. This is his Twitter account right now. Right here, you have Britney's coming home. You got Blinken, you got Krusty. Oh, just relatable old Grandpa Joe just saved someone from the marginalized group. He's a man of the people. And you can't make this up. Literally right above it is a gun safety post about how they're trying to ban assault weapons. They're literally posting about what they're doing to ban assault weapons when they released a Russian arms dealer. Everybody's dumb. This guy is literally named the Merchant of Death, and you trade him for weed cartridges WNBA player. This is an article on CBS News where Michael Braun, the former chief of operations for the DEA, said that he's one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth. Even if you totaled Britney's sentences and the American veterans' sentences together, it's still less time than this guy got. Paul Whelan, the veteran who they left to rot in prison while saving Britney, is a white veteran with a different political ideology than Joe. And even though he would have been a more reasonable trade objectively, there would have been no scene of him hugging his wife in the Oval Office. It wouldn't have mattered. The media would have smeared him for it. Oh, an old white man saves an old white man. Look, another white, it's Supremes, it's Supremes. But they can go for Britney because of her color, because of her orientation, who she chooses to sleep with. And she's in the WNBA. It's equality. That's hot now. The U.S. women's soccer players fought for equal pay because people don't understand how business works. And the WNBA is in the midst of doing the exact same thing. So this lady, Brittany Griner, checks all of the boxes. It's a perfect PR hit. It's a perfect bribe. Getting the white veteran man has absolutely no PR benefit, and that's why they left him there. But if you're stupid enough to look at these professional videos of them sitting there and hugging her in the White House, juxtaposition on Twitter underneath this post above, and you don't think that they're not shoving your face in it, you're clueless. Because this is how they play it. This is an article on CNN back in March, where they talk about her arrest and being detained is part of a bigger problem, where she represents, even as it says in this article, the marginalized groups. Because if you had a brain, you would realize that her race, gender, and orientation have absolutely nothing to do with it. And though I obviously disagree with her being detained and jailed in the first place, and I'm certainly happy that she was released, that's obviously a good thing. I'm certainly pro that. And I'm against why she was even taken into custody in the first place. But it doesn't matter who breaks the law over there. If you broke their law, you broke their law. It doesn't matter your gender, your color, your race. None of that matters. But this is how they interject cultural topics into things that they are not present in. We're all being abused in this media cycle psyop. All distractions from the far greater picture of the bad things going on in the world. And here we are wasting more time thinking and talking about it, and most people are completely clueless, even though the clues are hidden in plain sight.